Okay, I'm in. Sorry for the long delay. Anyways, the games are on the way. Let's look at the first game here, which is Danny 09. Hey, welcome. I don't have all of them followed yet, but here some games have begun. Danny 098 is from KNUST. He is Frimpong Smart Daniel, and he's playing against Arthur Samuel. I think I know some of these guys. I've seen them play quite a bit. So let's do a quick one. I'm far behind. Let's go. So we had d4, e6, knight f3. Okay, we have an Italian, but it's an interesting way he went. Not Italian, sorry. Okay. He's going for a Catalan. That's interesting. I didn't expect him to play some Catalan type stuff here. That's interesting. Okay, bishop. Yeah, we have some Magnus Carlsen lovers here. The Catalan is a very, very complex opening, right? Not all openings should be played. Just because an opening is an opening doesn't mean it should be played. I think some openings should be played with a certain level of understanding. He's 2100, which should be like 1900chess.com or 1800 FIDE. So I think he has good enough understanding of the game of chess to actually play this opening. Now, on the side of his opponent, whether or not he knows what to do against this, that remains to be seen. His opponent is playing sort of like a Collie Zukertort kind of opening structure, which, I mean, it does offer some advantages and disadvantages, but it still remains to be seen how black is going to handle this. So h6, bishop takes. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, because if you try to retreat the bishop, you just get a very bad structure. So takes. So we're resolving the tension in the center. After pawn takes, you lose this. Yeah, so I think he realizes his mistake here. Or could there be some trick here, right? So after c takes, pawn takes, we have knight takes. No, there's no trick there. That's just a lost pawn. Yeah, that's just a lost pawn. And it comes with a very annoying attack on the queen. Then maybe he's going to switch to attacking game. Now, a single pawn may not lose the game, but it's still like a significant advantage against his opponent here. So already, board 1 for KNUST for this round is actually doing quite well. Let me look for someone else in another school. Let's see. Do I know anyone? I'm looking for names I know right now before I move to the names I don't know. Okay, so we have, I think I have this one. Best quantity, Kwete Abraham Ado versus Gertrude. Okay, so let's see if I have that. I don't have all of them followed. I'll do that. BESTQTY. No, I don't have that one. BSTQTY. Is that how it's spelled? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Best QTY. Okay. BESTQTY. Yes, he should. Oh, his game is not yet going on. That's interesting. Okay, let's see who else. Hakim Bakon. Who is that? Okay, that's Buddha Atta Hakim versus Gada Jeffrey. That's University of Cape Coast B versus University of Ghana A. Okay, so Hakim Bako versus Jaffa. Nice. Okay, that game has already been going on for a very long time. We're getting towards a drawish endgame, but here I would say that white is in a nice position. Just fix your pawn weaknesses, and all you have to do is clear these isolated pawns, and you should have a very good position. But let's see how this game started. G3, interesting. Okay, very strange openings. When I say strange, I don't mean like I've not seen them before. I just mean like unexpected. Okay, you wouldn't expect such openings. You expect certain more principled openings. Very good, but yes, their fundamentals are very strong, which is very nice. Yeah, similar position here is, yeah, so this is something you want to avoid. So what you should do here is possibly just take, is my music too loud? What you possibly want to do here is to just trade off, right? Bishop takes, so that you avoid what exactly is going on here. This whole maneuvering stuff, and now your knight is in a very bad position. So this could have been avoided by Hakim, but still he fell for it. There's no problem if you fell for it. Queen threatening checkmate. Yeah, there's an easier way of doing this. Of course, it's not checkmate yet, but using this move to develop this bishop, I think is a nice one. But maybe his move is also fine because of the fact that this bishop is also very strong. And the point being, should the knight run away, you have queen here threatening checkmate. So I kind of understand what he's going for here. Okay, yeah. So this is one problem I've seen so far with Hakim's gameplay. He has allowed his opponent to develop a lot with tempo, which is very, very dangerous. Knight, they're very good attacking motif. And here you capture the knight. No, if you capture the knight, you just don't get anything, right? Oh, that's actually ingenious. Pawn push blocking it. Excellent. You guys are doing very well. So now knight takes, bishop takes. Excellent. Black is in full control of this game. That is very nice. That is very nice. Okay. Okay, I missed something here. Yeah, bishop shouldn't have taken. Yeah, that's a blunder. Bishop shouldn't have taken. Yeah, bishop takes is a blunder there. So here black was in control of the situation, but after bishop takes, black is no longer in control of the situation, because basically what happens is that you have given a piece for 2 pawns, and that's usually not going to be good for you. But it seems 1 2 3 5 4. Okay, UDS. Hey, we love to see the support as always. Rook threatening back rank checkmates. How do we know? Queen here, queen's targeting the square here. So what does he do? He defends it. Okay, bring the queen back, not really my cup of tea, but I mean it does make perfect sense. So knight still threatening stuff. Queen comes back again, threatening the knight. Okay, very nice, winning the pawn. Check, king comes up. I mean, you have to admire what black is doing here. He's really trying to get something going. Why knight there? Queen check, king goes back. You have to avoid all the checks. Very good. Now you are completely safe from checks. The only try your opponent has here, for example, is pawn push and then queen here, but that doesn't even work because of these type of things, right? But so maybe just queen here check. But the more you are checking your opponent's king, the safer he's becoming, because a check like this just gets disinvited. Hey, Lone King, what's up? It's been a while. That says it's been a while. It's not been a while. Okay, so we have this takes. Yeah, and now we have this endgame, and this is clearly winning for white, right? Because of the knight. Now black could actually still create problems, because the knight in the endgame is not as useful as the bishop. And the reason I say that is simply because the knight would take longer to jump from part to part, right? So if gameplay is here, the knight spends about 2 moves to get here. Then you quickly switch gameplay to the queen side, the king side, sorry. Then the knight has to travel back, and the back and forth movement of the knight might be something to be, yeah, take back, decline, no take back, this is the tournament. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, very nice, very nice, very nice. How did he allow this? He got greedy with the pawn. You defend. That's one thing you should do as a chess player. Defend, stop your opponent from doing whatever he wants, then you continue with what you want. Of course, he couldn't hold this for long, I would say. Defending this just allows your opponent's knight to come in here, so you can't really hold this position. Yeah, so very nice. Black here is, yeah, this is, yeah, black just bounced back. I would like to say an upset, but here Hakim has a question mark next to his name, so which means we don't know his actual strength. But yeah, very nice comeback from black here. Already a fun-filled tournament. I am Kojo Method. No, I want to find people from different schools in the meantime. Accra Technical School versus University of Allied Sciences. Okay, so Sasu Maurice, that's local host, versus God of Mates. Okay, so let's look at that one. I'm jumping from screen to screen. Very nice. Hakim Bako. Nice. If there are any games in particular you would like me to look at, just let me know. No, not Hakim Bako. What I meant local host. What am I doing? Oh, that game's over. Damn. Let's see what was the result of that game. Who won? Oh, he lost against God of Mates. Let's see how that game went. We want to catch up with everything as much as we can. E4, D6, Knight F3, Knight F6, Knight C3. Okay, very subtle defense very passive play from black. Avoid this, okay? You came here for a commentary and you came here for a chess lesson. Avoid this. It's very bad. If you want to put your bishop here, at least this pawn should not exist, right? And you don't even need to put your bishop here. The knight is doing a good job defending the pawn already. Yeah, so yeah, and then you wasted this move, right? Every move is important in chess, so don't waste your chess moves. Okay, and then this takes, fine, back, pawn push again, not nice, because this is what your opponent wants to do. He wants to transfer his knight here. That's if you know the spirit, if you know the spirit of the opening. So that's a very wrong move here. And now black has very good play on the queen side. Most people are always like, I have to attack the king, but sometimes you can attack your opponent's king from the side. So a very nice queen side attack going on here. The furthest push pawn tells you where your attack should be, so very nice. Takes, bishop takes pawn. Okay, knight jumps in. He's still continuing his queenside assault. I'm for it. Knight f5. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, right? This is what I'm talking about. Your pawn structure says you should attack on the queen side, then you suddenly shift your attack towards the king side. This is unhealthy for your pieces. Granted, I understand what he's doing in the sense that if you take here, now my bishop is open and I have an attack on your side of the board, which is a good idea, but not in the spirit of your pawn structure, right? And you're making your position even weaker, because even if I do allow you to take, now your king is starting to look very uncomfortable with these sort of plans going there. Hey, welcome. Yeah, so takes is not actually the move you want to take, but yeah, you literally allow this on yourself. Yeah, there's checkmate in 3. Takes, rook takes is a blunder. Queen takes here, and yeah, here black is completely winning. So a few questionable decisions here is what created the problem. So what was, black shouldn't have played this move like I'm saying, but white should also not have taken. You should identify, it's not always about trading fairly. Okay, trading fairly is good, but here's the case. You should notice where your opponent's pieces are, where his possible good pieces are, and keep them bad, right? But by opening your position here for your opponent, it's not, you definitely don't want this, right? You even allow him to play queen takes, rook takes, sorry. Even with the threat of this, you don't care, right? These are moves you are very happy to allow your opponent to make, right? So you don't even want to see this. But yeah, I mean, what can we say? Okay, so that's another game down. I'm trying to rush as many games as possible. UG is my school, so that's my alma mater, if that's the right word to use. But let's see, is there any university of Arakan? That's Mark Gadise versus Dr. Dranky. Let's see if their games are still going on, or if Mark is done. Arakan, that game is done. Okay, we have a game, Elite Assassin versus Ayam Bennett. Elite Assassin. Looking for the name so you guys can relate. Elite Assassin, that's Amekuji Deku Bill versus Amwatin Bennett. I think Amwatin Bennett is a very strong player. I'm not so sure. I think he's a very strong player. I don't quite remember. Forgive me. I don't remember. But the name Bennett resounds in my ear. Okay, this game is also going on. Wait, did they play this game today? No, not today. Okay, so what position do we have here? So by look of the position, white is completely winning. White has 3 major pieces and black has white has 4 major pieces, black has just 3. But black looks to be forming an attack on white's king side. Though this attack is not going to work, adding the rook here doesn't really do anything, right? You can only put in 3 attackers, your opponent can put in 4 defenders. I think he's allowing it to happen. Okay, no, it's not allowing it, because if you play rook here, it doesn't do anything. But he's targeting this pawn. So I think here he should allow his opponent to get the pawn. Play this move, target here, and allow your opponent to get the pawn. If he takes the pawn, then you are fine. You missed the only opportunity, because you wanted to play this, and if your opponent takes with his rook, then you just bring your rook up here, and you are quite fine with the position. I mean, this pawn is gone. Trying to hold on to this pawn I don't think helps you, because your opponent is really going to go ham on you. Knight here, then plop the knight here, block out the bishop. Very nice move. Passive but nice. At least you get luft for your king, right? Get some air for your king. Space is always good for the king. But this knight is also very inactive. I get what he's doing here. He's like making sure he's safe before pushing for the attack, which is a very good thing to do. Oh, I said knight here. That's actually a mistake. Sorry. So now you want to reroute your knight to a better square to possibly create a threat on your opponent. You need all your pieces working together in tandem. This pawn is doing nothing, trust me. This pawn is doing absolutely nothing. You can just move your king side. You can sidestep with your king here. Pawn push, you take. And maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, because the queen is not in danger like I thought. And now we come in this way. That's nice, but that's not going to win. That's not going to win. Pawn push again. It's you can literally have what we call an umbrella pawn. You simply go rook here, and then after pawn takes, you just hide your king here. This is what we call an umbrella pawn. The pawn just serves as a defense for the white king. You could do that. So rook here, pawn takes check here, right? Then you add your other rook, and then you are now the one on the attack. Quick way to switch the game in a very you make it difficult to move this rook now. It's an ugly looking move. It's an ugly looking move. It does the job, but it's an ugly looking move. Okay, so now do we go? We can't do this now. We have to go this way. This rook is the way to go. It's now looking very, very dicey for white. White is still in the driver's seat, mind you, but it's still looking dicey. Play rook here. Again, the knight is not hanging because you are threatening checkmate. So if you play rook here, these are the moves I like. It looks like I'm dashing you something, and if you are so excited about winning a piece, then I just win. So we call this what we call tactical defense. You're defending without actually defending because you have a threat. So you take my knight. This is a background checkmate. Nice. So if he takes, it's a background checkmate. Nice. Nice. Elite Assassin putting in the work. But I Am Bennett is the one winning, which is going to be an upset. Unless, of course, I Am Bennett doesn't play online, and I'm right about what I said about him being a very strong player. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Queen defense. But now what do you do? So now do you reroute your knight? I mean, you can't just move the knight anywhere. The knight is pretty much stuck. And now this guy is kind of stuck, which is my issue with why he shouldn't have pushed this pawn, because you need this rook. You need this rook. And now you don't have it. Yeah, but then you lose the knight. A simple backtrack would have been fine. But yeah, you get my point again. This is why I said this move was not excellent, right? It does the job, but then you put your king under so much pressure. Your opponent wins the knight. And now even if you play... What am I seeing? Okay, if rook takes, then you just get back rank mated. Excellent, I understand that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is... But why need... Is there a problem with just taking? I mean, if you just took, isn't he just fine? Yeah, because you take and you're just fine. He goes in with check here. You block with your queen. Then queen takes. Rook takes. It's fine. But again, you can't move this. I think you just trade off the rooks. Okay, I like that move. I do like that move. Yeah, that's how I was saying trade off. Like if you bought the rook here, your opponent. Okay, that's fine. I mean, he could have done that the previous move, but I think the pressure was too much for him to handle. Okay, so now yes, you just can't move this guy. Okay. This back rank is really going to cost this king. So takes, yes, very nice. And now you can finally move your knight. Whew! I fought the pressure for white here. I mean, the bishop can't do anything. White is completely winning here. Pawn push. Okay. King up. Not a problem. This move comes in, right? And then you have to reroute your piece somewhere. Where to? Here? No. Here? Here. I don't know. Here. Maybe here. I don't know. Oh, problem. How do we solve this issue? Pawn push. It doesn't stop anything. Here. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna lose. In fact, I also thought about the same mistake. He should have gone back to defend after the position got locked. Time. Okay, so we just entered draw territory. No, he should have led with knight. Okay, pawn push here. Pawn push here, yes. If your opponent comes in here, you just take, and now your knight defends this pawn, no problem for you. If pawn takes here. Problem with this is that it's a rook pawn, but the king is not in the right position to defend against the rook pawn. So excellent. If you don't take, I take. So takes here, the king is prevented. Now you want to get your bishop somewhere here, I guess. Oh, that damn this pawn. Okay, but he still went for the check. So here. Yes. Blocking the bishop. Like I said, the bishop would want to get here. Blocking the bishop's square. How do we make progress? Because if your opponent locks this side and starts making progress on the queen side, you are going to be in a lot of trouble. So king up, but then the bishop just starts disturbing you. You're going to repetition. Here again, repetition. No, yeah, black is winning now. Black is winning now. Takes. King here still. The bishop is putting in the work. This is classic why people prefer bishops to the knight. In the end game, in an open board state like this, where play is on both sides of the board, you would prefer to have a bishop than a knight, because the bishop is just standing here, can look at two sides, right? It can look at both sides of the board, but the knight can only if the knight comes in here to defend, then play happens here, then the knight has to go all the way back here to defend. The knight can't be moving like that. The knight doesn't work like that, and eventually the king is going to have to accept that he can't hold these 2 pawns, and he has to move all the way back here to defend. And that's just not going to work out. So you want to play this, something like this. It doesn't work. Anything you do doesn't work. Here, maybe here, but here you get pushed. That's why I was avoiding that. Here, like, what do you do? Yeah, black is winning. The bishop completely overpowers the knight, and where the bishop is now, oh, superb bishop. Knight can never infiltrate. If anything at all, if my opponent tries to win my bishop, I'll allow him to do it. So knight here, for example, here, then I'll just push my pawn. There's no reason to defend it. There's something called the square of the pawn. So if you draw the pawn, anytime there's a square on the pawn, wherever the king is, the king can reach the pawn, right? So if the king is moving diagonally, the king will reach the pawn. So if knight takes here, king takes here, and you look at this pawn and you try and draw something from the king to the pawn, you get a rectangle, which means that the king is never going to catch the pawn. So you just push the pawn and you win. Am I confusing you? Yeah, it's endgame theory. So here, like I said, if he tries to win my bishop, I'll let him take it. My bishop is very good where it is, so here just push the pawn again. The knight cannot really do much work over here, because if the knight were to come in here to try and stop you from pushing again, you just simply play this attacking the knight. So that would have been a very clear and easy win. Yeah, that's just bad manners. Let your opponent lose. Let him lose in the way he wants to. Don't add time to your opponent's clock. Yeah, so you didn't need to hold the bishop, but I mean, it's fine. Whatever rook shovel. It's stuck here. Play here is stuck. Play here is completely isolated. The king can never move forward. Never. Beautiful. 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 This is just clinical. Elite Assassin did this so surgically. Despite the fact that he messed up in the middle game a bit, or mid-end game, he messed up a bit. He managed to bring it back excellently. Excellently. Yeah, I mean, pawn, like I said, pawn push. Your opponent can't do anything about it. Pawn push, and then you just play this move. The king cannot get here on time. So you just want to play this. Yeah, exactly. You just want to play pawn push. Knight can't stop it. Not king. Okay, your king back here. Yeah, very good. The white king, yeah. Pawn push. I literally don't care. Okay. But the king gets closer, that's what I don't like. I mean, eventually I'm going to sacrifice a piece, so what can you do? Knight back. Yeah, it is over. It is over. You have to sacrifice your knight. You have to sacrifice your knight. I mean, you go here. He plays pawn push. You take. Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah. So here, then this pawn push rather. Yes. Then you have to go like king. Don't add time to your opponent's clock. It's bad manners. Sincerely speaking, it's bad manners. I kid you not. It's bad manners. Yeah, so pawn push. If you push pawn here, then your opponent survives the onslaught. So he has to push this, which I'm sure he'll see. I'm loving the support you guys are giving to your people for this. Oh, then the knight takes here. Yeah. Okay, this might be a draw. Pawn push. So now we can leave here. We don't need to think about this again. Now we can bring our king back to this issue and try to solve it. So here, we can ignore this issue. I'm serious. Yeah, but yeah. So you want to play what here? No, you have to play here. Like there's nothing you can do. Okay, it's not a draw. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh damn it! I thought the knight could jump here. Ha! Sucks. I really just want the defense to succeed today. I don't know why. Yeah, but now your opponent. I mean, it's over. It's over. It's over. I was here saying that there was a chance, but it's over. It's completely over. The bishop dominates the knight. The bishop just dominates the knight. You can promote actually if you want to. The only thing is that if white is able to capture this pawn, then white has some sign. Hey, jealous grandmaster, welcome. Welcome to you all. Okay, thank you for the support. Thank you for showing up. Dennis, Emmanuel Ashong, Gawi, Lone Chess King, Michael Blavo, all of you. I see you. Don't worry, I do see you. This is completely won. Okay, so let's look if there are other games going on. I see a game by. Nope, I think that is all. Yes, that is all the available games right now. I don't know if the round is done. I'll find out very soon. Yeah, you don't have Zugzwang in your favor here as black, even though black has the technique. Even though white has the technique, sorry, there's no Zugzwang here. It is just over. So whilst you guys watch this game, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find the names of those I don't know and friend them. I might have to switch to a single screen. Oh, my chat is not working. Ah, it's not linked to YouTube. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's turn this off since the chat is not working. Okay, so let's add some players to my list. I'm still looking at the game though, mind you. Okay, this game is going to be over. Don't worry, it's over. One person is struggling with time, so it's going to be over. Oh, Prince Charles is playing. That's interesting. Prince Charles is playing. Okay. Okay, the game is over, is it? The game is over. Okay. We finally have that one over. Ajiman Bernard, is it a 10-minute game? Who is he playing against? It's a live game. Ajiman Bernard versus Henry Cavill. Let me see if that's true. Ajiman Bernard versus Henry Cavill. Ajiman Bernard. I don't see anything. Ajiman Bernard. What? I don't see anyone with that username. No, I don't think it's an actual game, cause I don't see the two. Whoa, Pascal. Interesting. Some names are coming up. Hey, Isaac Bullet, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, so these some of the names here aren't, yeah. Some of the names here aren't playing matches. So I think we're waiting for the next round. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna be, like I said, adding names to the list. Give me a second. Oh, do we have any female representatives? That would be cool. It's very rare to see females playing chess, especially in Ghana. So anytime they are around, it's very nice. Okay, who else don't I have? Okay, waiting for the next round. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here to answer them. If you have any shout outs to give, you can feel free. This video will be here for eternity, I guess. Not eternity, I guess, but for as long as YouTube exists. Okay, cool. God of Mates, Prince Charles, yeah, I know him as a chess player from University of Ghana. That's where I know him from, but I don't know what he does. Wrong thing to click. Wow, there's so many names I have to add. Okay. Let me check if the second round pairings are out yet. No, the results are not even out yet. So I think right now what's happening is Maxwell is working on the results, and then after that we get into the next round of pairings. So whilst we do that, let's just say a little bit of things. So this is PMChess. This is PMChess, which stands for pennmasonchess. My brother and I started this channel, and our main aim is to try and bring African chess to the world. So we do a lot of analysis, commentary, and chess educational videos, which you can check on our channel, PMChess, the channel you are on right now. And yeah, showing your support will really help a lot, because it really helps that we get more like stronger players outside. You know, like getting support from people like MauriceAshleyChess.com to try and push these players into bigger stages to get bigger ELO, bring it back to the country, play in tournaments, spread the ELO round, and then we start getting like more like rated players in Ghana, and not just rated players, but rated players who can reach like the 2400s, 2500s, because a country's rating is limited by the strongest player, and the strongest player in Ghana is 2000, 2100, right? So what that means is that you can't have a player that goes beyond 2200. It's going to be very difficult for him to go beyond 2200. So he has to go to other countries where they have higher ratings, play in those tournaments, beat some of those guys, bring the rating here, and then if you are fortunate enough to beat any of them, then your rating goes up. So that's the main aim of this channel. So by doing these things and by the channel gaining popularity, what's going to happen is that we hope to, or we will, attract the attention of some of these big guns and use that reputation or that popularity as a means to channel them to other parts of the world to play chess. And recently, the chess boom in Ghana has been serious. If you've not been following chess and you've just started following chess, you would think that chess is this popular. Chess has not been this popular. Chess was like anime. It's very rare to find someone else who plays chess, right? And sometimes you even have to hide that you play chess, because it's like you're a rare breed. But I mean, in these days, anime is recognized. I get shocked when I realize that people don't have to hide the fact that they watch anime anymore. I don't watch anime anymore, but yeah, that is how things are now. Anyways, let's Okay. How many more names do I have to add? That is serious. Oh my goodness. I'm enjoying this. Reason I'm enjoying this is because it's good to see all the universities come together to play a chess tournament. Like, you would never expect that this day would come. I'm serious. Shout out to Maxwell of BCA for doing this. He's literally, I think, the most hardworking chess ambassador I've ever seen or heard of. His work ethic is crazy. Okay, the game is over. Let's switch on to something else. Okay, so that is it for that one. Yeah, so like I said, this wasn't an official game. We are still waiting for the other game to start. When they start, I will let you know. Okay, Slinky. Nope. Oh, Buffy. He's playing a game. Triss. Against who? Says she's playing a game, but against who? Farida. This is a 10+5 game. Oh, everybody's here. Wait, am I? Oh, this is an actual game. Oh, that's sad. Whoa, this is an 80-move game. You see, you should never do this. I don't like this. If you are killing your opponent, kill your opponent. The more you do this, trying to find fancy ways of messing up your opponent, the more likely you are to get a stalemate. You should avoid this at all costs. I'm still a rare breed. Well, I no longer watch anime, so I lost that rare breedness. Or does white not know how to checkmate? I mean, you just go queen here. Okay, that's a start. But of course, if you play here comes in, right? So you have to move your bishop away. Oh, very good. He has trapped himself. So now we go here. You could have gone here. He comes here, check, and then you can just start the whole process again here. Okay, so now here, sorry. Just have to make sure that he's not stalemated. Yeah, he's stalemated. I had a feeling. So I was going to go the same thing she did, but the safest thing is to just check them, right? So I realized that you can never be stalemated if you are always checking. So what you do here is that you simply go. This is the technique. You always have to look at this. It's not as like straightforward as you think. So she could have just simply gone here, check. The king goes back here, and then you just repeat the process, right? She was trying to be careful by playing this move. Then here she comes in here, which is fine. She could have in this position just done this. Then when the king goes back, then you repeat the process, and now you are safe. And the point is, no matter what, as long as you are checking your opponent, you are safe. Because if it's not check, then it's checkmate. In this type of position, you honestly don't know a thing about chess. Is that what you're saying? What's up with my chat is not showing what you're saying. What's this? What's this? Okay, let me open the chat on my phone. It's not showing properly over here. Let's go to my phone. Okay, so are those the only games going on now? So what should you look out for? Don't worry, I'll point them out to you as the position presents itself. I'll point them out to you. I think the girls are still playing, am I right? Oh, Benson Mode. Why she changed her name to the anointed one? That's interesting. I think her game should be done by now. Okay. Just trying to... So are we done with the games? Are we done? Is anyone on the BCA page here? Let me know if they are done with round 1. They want to play as many games as possible, so just let me know if they are done with round 1. Yeah. Okay, so in the meantime, I'll just be playing games. in the meantime, I'll just be playing games. Let's play 5+0. So the basic things to look out for are your plans and your opponent's plans. So if you can figure out your plans and your opponent's plans, you win. Now there are guidelines that we use to know. Okay, they are calculating the results. So the thing in chess, the problem in chess is that you want to know what to look out for, like what makes up a plan. That's what you want to look out for in a chess game. So most of chess lessons that we go through are simply about what do we want to do. C5 is a move here, right? If my opponent allows me, C5 is a move. Scandinavian, okay, bishop. There are things we know, like common opening theory. I was expecting this. It doesn't work now. I have to play this first, and then I play C5. Just undermining his pawn center here. I think I go this way, and then I go C5. I still go C5. Okay, let's go this way. I think I made a mistake here because now the bishop is my issue. Playing a move like this is overcommittal. I don't like it, but I'll have to play it. Because I definitely have to play this move. And knight takes. He plays pawn takes. Interesting. Still not in a very good position. So let's play this and prepare to castle, I guess. We can just unleash an attack on this pawn, right? It's weak. Here, but I missed this. UG is up. Nice. Okay, so now let's play here. Trading the queens. Trading the bishop, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so now we have 3 attackers versus our opponent's 2. I saw this coming in, so I just did this so that I could just bring my knight back. And he's obviously going to take with his... He doesn't. Well, I'm fine here, so... I just have to watch out for this move. I might not win this, actually. Way the moves are going, I might not win this. I'm still going to play this move regardless. So we're just waiting for the results to be done, and they are calculating the results. Once the results are done being calculated, then we'll move on to the next round. Oh, sneaky. So I can take, right? I take queen takes, right? I take queen takes. No, actually I take. He takes. Then I take, right? So I take if he plays queen takes, and I still take here. And that whole issue he was trying to create doesn't work. Does he have check? No check here, no check here. So I can take. Problem is that when I take, he plays rook. So he plays rook, then I sidestep. Sidestep where? Here. No, I can't sidestep there. Another thing is that I take here. Oh, this is so annoying. Wait a second. Which rook is he going to use? That's ultimately where the problem comes down to. Really? What have I missed? I haven't missed anything. Knight takes here, but that's besides the point. He doesn't. Okay, so he allows me to play this move, defending my pawn. And now I can reactivate my pieces, and I'm okay. I'm okay. Not winning, but okay. Here, I guess. Oh, now I get what he's going for. Okay, so let's go back. I now get what he's going for. I'm in trouble here, so he's going there. If I play this, okay. Am I dead yet? Okay, finally he plays there. Okay, lock this up. I can't take. Huh. So yeah, the problem is knight here, right? So I should stop knight there. Let's hope I don't get checked and then I lose something there. The problem is this move. So the point is that if he takes and I take here, he doesn't have knight here, which is a problem for me. I see. Okay. Again, this is no longer an issue. Knight there doesn't exist. Unless, of course, I've missed another check. Because when I hit rook is under attack. And I'm threatening back rank checkmate. So my opponent can't really play any move by heart. Oh, that was checkmate. I missed that completely. Wait. Okay, I missed that completely. No other way around it. Okay, next game. I don't know how I didn't calculate that was checkmate. I saw everything except that. What happened? Okay, 5 plus 0. Okay, we get white in this game. Interesting. Let's go for our London. Okay, e6, you want to play knight. So most of the moves you see me playing here, it's not because I'm some genius. It's simple theory. There's let's see if my opponent knows this. If he plays a6, he's a genius. He doesn't play a6. Nice. So we are already winning. This is theory. He doesn't know the theory, so I know I'm winning. Mostly they play queen here, check. Then you just block here and they have nothing. It's simple. Your knight and your bishop work in tandem to lock up your opponent's queen side. So this whole side of the board is going to get locked up by simply 2 pieces. Whilst like 3 or 4 pieces I need to defend this position, I simply have like 3 or 4 pieces free to do whatever I want. And then the position becomes very, very simple here. I played a game today. My opponent played takes, and I realized that I made a mistake by playing bishop here, but the move was actually bishop here. So now let's see if my opponent is going to play the same thing. If he does play pawn push to try and stop. Okay. I think we still play bishop here, am I right? In that game, he played takes, then he played the exact same thing. Is it the exact same thing? I really can't remember. Queen has to go here, then knight comes in here, discovered attack on the queen, if you are wondering. It's still a tough position. It's not like I'm winning outright. Here. And I think pawn push is possible. I'm not so sure. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that. What I sincerely expected was pawn push. I kid you not. Okay. Okay, so now we are up the exchange. Being up a queen is no joke. Okay, so this is just not good for my opponent. Let's go this way. My opponent is believing that by isolating my very simple idea, he stops everything, but he just opens me up for new possibilities. You can take that actually. Let me go into his attack. Let me allow him to go b5. Let's see what he does. Okay, and that bishop is bad. No reason for me to take it. I'd rather take his good bishop, to be frank. This bishop is stuck behind his pawn structure, so I would rather take this one than the other one. Yeah, and he sees that himself. Sign of a good chess player. I want to find a way to break open the center. That's where my idea is coming from. So now I have what I'm looking for, which is a break of the pawn structure. Watch out for my king and queen, so you're not putting the same diagonal, and then this bishop can mess me up. But if I can break open this structure, I think I have a nice position. No problem. He plays knight. Interesting. He can fork. I have not forgotten that. But should he fork, I just take, so I'm fine. Should he hide, I just take, so I'm fine. Actually, I don't take immediately, I play this. And then he has a lot to answer for. So the question is, will he take the fork, or will he just let me take? Or will he like retreat the rook or something of that sort? Okay, so he does that, and like I said, let's defend here first, then we play this move. Reason I want to play this move is because I opened up an attack here and I fork his rook and his bishop, and like I said, this is his good bishop. But if I play this, of course, his bishop can also take, so maybe I have to play takes here first, I guess. It's no longer a fork, but this move is still valid. So I'm still attacking his rook, so he has to do something about that. Yeah. And yeah, I don't like the trade, but it opens this up for me. Okay. Knight comes in here, so I have to play this move. I'm on light squares, right? His bishop is on a dark. His bishop is a dark squared bishop, and I'm staying on light squares to push my attack. If he takes, am I having problems with that? Takes, yes, I have a problem with that. So let's play pawn push, so that if takes, I take here and I'm fine. Okay, he doesn't do anything about that. Okay, so here. Yeah, so I saw something like this. Takes. Interesting. And now I can hide my king here, right? Just being careful. Always have to check what can your opponent do to you. This is a very scary position. Yeah, he's going to double his rooks. He doesn't double his rooks. Okay, I'm getting tired of being on the defensive. How do I create some threats? Because he's going to try and double. If he tries to double though, he's in trouble. Okay, he tried to double. Now every move must be with check. If I do a single move without check, I'm getting checkmated. Oh yeah, and he already proved to me that I'm getting checkmated. Well, not really. So check. Yeah. So do you take? You take, okay. Actually, before I take, let me play an intermezzo move. I'll take here with check first. Intermezzo moves are always important. And now he's out of time. Nice. Okay. Okay. So new update. Very sorry for you guys about that. Very sorry. Seems there's some issues going on with the pairings, so on and so forth. So Maxwell just sent a message to the page. If you're on the BCA page, you would have seen his message. They will continue round 2 tomorrow, same time, 7:30. So you still catch the stream here. I'll be streaming it live 7:30 p.m. as well. Sorry for the inconvenience, is what he says, but thank you guys so much for coming around. I really do appreciate your support as always. It's not often we get this kind of support when we are streaming, so thank you so much for being around. Let's first, before I go, check if the results have been updated. If the results have not been updated, then I'll understand what he's saying a lot more. Yes. What? Then I don't get the results here. No, the results have not been updated. Yes, the results have not been updated. Just so you can see my screen. Let me switch my screen so I can see what's going on. Here. Yeah. So basically, wow, this is not a full screen. Anyways, but basically, you can see over here that there's no results being shown. So I think they're having some issues with the plotting of the results. So thank you guys, and I'll see you on the same stream tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Have a great one.